pandemic has done a lot in terms of researchers' behavior, in terms of recognizing the importance of clear and transparent communication about what we do for a living. I think it's been really valuable for people to see how science impacts their lives.
And so learning about these events, this collaborative effort led by Elsevier to help scientists navigate this changing scientific landscape motivated my interest to come over here to be involved in this conversation.
Communication advances over the last couple of decades have made it possible for the public, anybody in the public who wants, to watch science in almost real time.
It's never been more important or relevant in the post-pandemic era. There's a great deal of increased public awareness about the value that science can bring, but it's also raised a lot of concern.
Science has been in the spotlight to a degree we haven't seen in decades, and that comes with it some challenges.
The complexity there is that rapid communication is important, and the current process of publication of research is very, very slow.
Some of the themes that came out of the discussion in today's roundtable were about helping researchers communicate their findings to the public. Researchers are increasingly concerned to report their findings. They're also increasingly nervous about whether or not they can do so effectively. They don't feel that they have the skills.
The ability for people to scrutinize and work on the research in the public view through social media and other kind of venues has really amplified and broadened the discussion to be more democratic and not just among scientists, but also having public perspectives on the value they place.
It's a good thing. The more questions we get, the more we are aware that the public is engaging in the process of science.
Treading that line of being able to communicate clearly but rapidly, but making clear in that process that the science is an ongoing process, and part of that is peer review.
We talked about the potential of training programs, making sure that they weren't just one-directional forms of communication, making sure that researchers are taught how to engage with the public, and also to take on board the input and the desires that the public has and the expectations they have of researchers.
It's really important to take stock from scientific researchers and kind of see where they are, what the challenges are as they see them, and what we might do differently to help support the process of scientific discovery and innovation in the future.